Okay. Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page.
进去了，让我看一下。
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, this is Amy Kang from Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page. Welcome to my Facebook Live. And today we have William Chua, a Qimen practitioner, to come and share with us about how he uses Qimen in the precondition mindset in his daily life. Okay, so thank you, William, for coming today. Okay, so before I start, I just want to take a look at the Facebook Live quickly to see that we are on live. Yeah, we are on live. Okay, so for those friends who are here to support us, I welcome you to say hello to us. And without further ado, let's welcome William to come and share with us about his insights. Hello, William.
Hi. Hi, Amy.
Hi, everyone. Please carry on.
Hi, everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Amy, for inviting me to share this small little topic about how I use this Qimen, the three common Qimen functions, and then also, of course, some preconditioned mindset we should have before we apply on Qimen or even in our daily lives. Right. So without further ado, let me quickly start with my slides. Right. Can you see me? Can you see the slides?
It's a small one, so you have to click on.
It's not running.
Yeah, it's not running yet. Yeah, this is the last slide. Okay, yeah. You see the first slide. Yeah.
So you can see the slides clearly. Okay. Right. So the three Qimen functions that I commonly use. Okay. Let me start with the first one. So the first one is we are talking about manifestation. So in fact, people will query that what is manifestation? Is it the same like we do chanting or like those monk chanting or this sort of thing? Actually, it's not really like chanting. It's more to like giving yourself instructions or commands, okay, internally. Because Qimen is more like internal spiritual. So you're giving yourself an internal Qimen command or instruction to yourself to boost up your energy levels. So what does it usually do? You actually power up your mind, or you connect yourself with the energy surrounding. So the manifestation somehow will actually, when you choose a good day, good time for do the manifestation, you connect to the deity actually located on the day or in your sector of the destiny palace. So it really depends on what you want to do for this manifestation. I think many people also heard about those people who talk about motivation. Like we know about those very famous motivation speaker like Anthony Robbins. So Anthony Robbins, sometimes he does a lot of courses, okay, expensive course in some of the thousands, right? Anthony Robbins. So he's the author of this the Awakening of the Giant Within. So people attending his course, you will notice that that the way he runs the course is not he himself talking. He's getting the people involved in the whole program. So during this whole program, the people over there, okay, will probably being charged up by some powerful music or also being charged up by those powerful statements. So they will use to recite all these statements. It's a reciter, they're reciting these statements to get themselves charged up their mind and their power. So it's a lot of mind things that come into play in natural fact, right? Even if you look at our local this Adam Khoo, okay, I believe those people with children and maybe they have sent the children to attend Adam Khoo's training for the kids. Is somehow also using the NLP, the neuro linguistic programming, to teach the kids to be strong and powerful in mind. So all this program running is something similar to a manifestation. It's power up our mind to the level that we want. Yeah. and connect the energies around. So once we have a powerful mind, we can actually do a lot of things. Yeah, do a lot of things. They said the manifestation is something like that, similar to this so-called the powering up your mind. So we need to do this manifestation quite often, I would say. Yeah, quite often. Yeah. So manifestation over in Qimen, you have to connect to the deities usually. Yeah. But in those courses, it's just a merely a routine, so-called, as I say, motivation videos. Even you look at the YouTube have a lot of motivation videos, right? Or Amy. See, this motivation video, sometimes you listen to it, it will make you feel your heart is pumping up when you watch these motivation videos, right? That is what this purpose of this manifestation is similar. They have a similar function to what I see. Okay, to what I see. But a lot of people have misunderstand of the key things that you need when you do a manifestation. That is the key thing I want to talk about. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So first thing first, you need to understand. Right. Amy, got a question?
No, because I just want to tell you that Seno, Ryan Tan, and Yen Kok is inside the chat, and Seno say hi. Then Ryan said that he got work with Adam Koo also, and Yen was telling us that he did NLP courses with Chris Howard, and found them useful to remove mental blocks. That's to you. Yeah.
Okay. So they are all these are quite similar. As I said, these causes actually is powering our mind. So the manifestation had the same function. It makes us feel good, feel better. But sometimes you must understand when we want to feel good and feel better by manifestation, there are some ground rules we need to know. So these are part of the ground rules. You can't live a positive life with a negative mind. Because I see a lot of people in my career. Sometimes I do coaching because I have a group of people under me, so I do coaching a lot. So for the past years, I realized a lot of people when they talk, they say, okay, I want to do this, I want to achieve this. But when I la copy with them, then they tell me, actually, boss, sounds very difficult. Wow, I don't know what to do. I don't feel good, all this kind of thing. So they say they talk, they want to do good things, do big things, but in their mind, it's quite negative. So in actual fact, we cannot live a positive life with a negative mind. So your mind has to be positive before you move on. If you cannot make a positive mind, then no matter what you say is not important, because what you say is just what you say. It's more that your mind in fact is actually very positive. So you need to create a very positive mind on this part. So let me go on.
Your way to create a positive mind is to do manifestations.
Yes, part of it. Yeah, part of it you can do. You can do that, right?
Right.
So let's forgive my picture. Because I'm not. So there are two circles. Okay. So small circle is the head. The big circle is the body. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see there's a plus minus. Yeah, there's a plus and minus. So when you see the plus minus on top, you realize that actually every day we receive a lot of information, a lot of energy, be it positive or negative. Every day we receive a lot. We have to actually shun away those negative. We only take in the positive. But somehow, if the person have a very negative mindset, a negative information come in, he will definitely accept it. Yeah. So you must know how to shun away the negative mindset. So that's why we need to think. We need to think. Yeah. We need to think carefully. When we receive this information, we have to think, okay, is this a positive info or negative info? If it's a negative, we put on side. We only want to receive positive info. Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes in life, daily lives, of people will come to you and say that, tell you negative things. They say, wow, actually today, my boss, whatever negative things. So this is gossip. Gossip always usually about negative things. So you must actually sometimes must mix with people who talk only positive things rather than negative things. Then you always receive positive information. So
you're right. You mean to say that? Sorry to interrupt. You mean to say that if you are exposed to some negative energy, if you yourself is a positive person, you will not get affected easily.
Yes, correct. So but if yourself is a 50-50, then the negative energy come in, negative remarks come in. You actually I do feel negative. So you're being drained.
Right. So I think I need to bump down on my positive energy already.
Correct. So once you're being drained, what you need to do, once you're being drained, then you have to quickly go and manifest to so-called actually push away all the negative thoughts.
Right.
So you have to think and then split the positive and negative.
Yeah.
But by just thinking is not enough. Okay. Even
Action.
let's say I think for I want to do a big project. I think, okay, I want to stay positive to do this project. Or I want to achieve this goal, example also, this goal. But by just thinking about achieve this goal is not enough. You need to internalize. Yeah.
Internalize.
A lot of people miss out this thing called internalize. Okay. Internalize is something that we feel in our body. We feel that is this, how good is this? Is this really what I want? If this is what I want, how would it actually make me feel? You see, so it's a feeling. Yeah. So internalize, you have to internalize. In the end, when you do this thing, when you internalize, how will you become good? Feeling good effect will come in. You cannot just think and then do. Think just think and do without internalize, you probably don't feel the urge to continue. So while we internalize the whole thinking or the whole thoughts, then probably you will actually will maybe put in more effort to do it. Okay. So you have to internalize the whole feeling, whole thoughts that you want to achieve. So this is
can I like get my understanding correct about internalize? It's like in Chinese it's called 沉淀你的想法是吗? Like make it like go deep inside with you, something like that.
It's like go inside your heart.
Yeah.
Okay. People always say that 你没有用脑想还是你用心做，对不对？没有人说用脑做，他说用心做，对不对？用心吗？心 is already your internalized because 心很少人没有用脑做的嘛，你没用脑做 is
没听过用脑做嘞。
不可以。So you need to internalize and 用心做。当你用心做一个东西 ，then the result will be different. 你在用心读书，没有用脑读书啊。You see, so when I say 用心 means that you are internalized.
Okay, that's easier for me to get your
so you understand. So the internalized part is very important, the key to connect before the action.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't internalize and then you start with the action, probably you will halfway give up. Yeah, because you don't feel the benefit of this thing. But once you internalize and then 用心, then the action will be more impactful. So when action comes in, definitely when action comes in, then when you do all the action, in the end, definitely you will receive results. But of course, again, people say that results doesn't mean that all is a positive result. It doesn't mean result can be negative result in the end.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things that it's a cycle things. So after the result, then you say, hey, is it what you want, the result? If not, then again, you will come back to rethink again. Think, then internalize, action, then result again. So it's a loop, it's a cycle. It's always a cycle.
Right.
No, until you get the actual result that you want.
I see.
So this is all results.
Okay.
It's about understand.
Yeah. By the way, Owen say hello. Say hi to us.
Hey, hi, Owen. Hi. Yeah. So in general, this part of thinking and thoughts and internalize is not say just only for Qimen. Even for our daily life, in actual fact, in our daily life, what we think and what we feel is important. Yeah. Every day we wake up in the morning. Can you imagine? Every day we wake up in the morning. You can be happy or can be sad.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to make yourself happy. So for over the years, what I learned is that sometimes you could be, if the thing, let's say we do a small little thing we do in the morning, you might find it very paiseh or that feel awkward to do this sort of thing. But sometimes it's good. Like when you wake up in the morning after you brush your teeth, you comb nicely, then you look at the mirror, you will tell yourself something like that. You tell yourself, this is called internalize.
好帅。
Yeah, 我今天很帅。
我现在很帅，平常都很难看。
Or maybe that today is a good day.
All
these are positive. I only use positive. I don't use negative things. Positive. Today is a good day. Right. So it's a positive thing, and don't use future tense or the future. Or I will. This kind of thing is future. I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I am.
present.
Present tense. So present tense, usually you are engrossed inside. You are in it really. So that is very important, man. So every day in the morning, you can look at the mirror and say, let's say today you want to meet a client that you want to do a very good presentation. You just praise yourself, I'm good, I'm happy, I can do a good presentation. I'm able to close the deal. You give yourself positive energy before you go out.
I see. Pep talk.
Yeah, pep talk to yourself. That even when sometimes we watch those drama, we see all those speakers sometimes before they move up to go on stage, they'll look at the mirror, they'll make sure they look good, then they praise themselves a while, then when they go out for speech, they feel better. This is something that what we are doing actually. You should maybe probably sometimes I say you might feel a bit awkward, but it's a good practice to do this thing if you have important events coming up. Yeah. To make you feel good effect. Yeah.
Talking about drama, right? You lead me to think about yesterday and the day before I went to attend this Singapore Anagram conference. So they're talking about that. Yeah, they're talking about 9 type of people, the personality, and then actually when you say drama, I remember type 4 is those type of people that is like more dramatic kind of people.
There are many types of program. Anagram is one of them. Anagram. We have a DISC, we have Anagram, we have, we call it pop screen, all these type of many type of characteristics of program. Yeah, many. It's a tool, it's for you to understand yourself. Understand yourself. Right. So I mean it's good to know about all this program. Yeah, it's good
okay.
Yeah. It's extra knowledge,
extra knowledge.
But all these methods, they also go by statistics one. Yeah, all these things are by statistics. So from statistics, we do the question and answer, then you are fall under this category of the people. Yeah.
And in fact, like, very interestingly, one of the speaker, right, from I think from Egypt, or I can't remember which country it's from. He actually shared with me that actually when the anagram you talk deeper, right, it actually go into metaphysics. The knowledge already, like it's more spiritual. Yeah, it's actually very spiritual. So it's like very interesting.
Very interesting, yeah. Because we are talking about spiritual thing, we are not talking about religion. So I think that's why these people, they are able to accept. Right. So just before I go into the next page, just to emphasize on this part is that the daily things we do, the positive message we give ourselves is important.
Right.
Yeah. Before we go out of the house. Because every day we'll make decision. Every day.
I got a question.
Yes.
Let's say in morning, right? Let's say for me, right? Let's say because like for me, it's like I get somehow like easily overwhelmed when I mix up with too many different energy. You know, let's say in a room, in a conference. So what happens today is like the morning when I wake up, the first thing I feel anxious. So is there anything like, let's say if I how to overcome that kind of the negative thoughts of the anxiousness, anxiety?
Okay. Some very easy. You just need to sit back to your own chief, and then just don't think of anything. Don't think anything. Just calm down. Then you give command to your chief. Say that give you the calmness and peacefulness.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is a very effective way. Very good way. If you want to have more stronger impact, just listen to some soft music. In the YouTube, there are a lot. Like this. Mindy always say, listen to the
binaural beat.
Binaural beats. Okay, which is very good. You go and search. There are many different binaural beats, and then you will soothe yourself into thinking. Then you will be more clearer in terms of thinking of the day.
And Owen and Ryan also say that do breathing exercise, deep breathing exercise.
Yes, because manifestation by doing listen to breathing is kind of breathing also, because you need to count 64 to 1. So when you count 64 to 1, you count every count you breathe one time. So that means you slow down your breathing.
Then say if we minus away the 64 to 1 and directly go inside.
Can.
Really?
Can. You can, don't worry. 64 to 1 is just to give you a time frame of how long that should it last. It's about 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay. But if you can continue breathe slowly within the 5-6 minutes, that it should be fine also.
Okay.
Yeah. That will clear your mind.
I see.
Clear all the anxiety. You should.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. Please carry on, William.
Okay. So that's it. Every day we receive a lot of information, but we make a lot of decisions. Okay, on every day. Sometimes we make a decision whether right or wrong. Like every morning, even we want to wake up, or you ask yourself, yeah, should I wake up? So if you have a negative mindset, before you say, lazy to wake up, let's continue sleeping. Right? But if you have something positive to do, you will just wake up by yourself.
Right. Exciting.
Today is a good day, right now. Yeah. So that's why this choices every day we make is always there. Every day we make choices. Even when we want to cross the road, we also make choices. Because why? The choices we make is some example, like let's say you want to cross a road. I'm not talking about the green man, red man, but let's say you turn the green man. Do you ever think of which leg you actually will come out first? Left leg or right leg? You never come across. Next time you observe which leg you cross first, step out first when you see a green man. It's a kind of habit. It's a kind of habit. Because a lot of things we do is habit build up. Habit build up. Right? So, and this kind of habit is very automatic one. It's in you already. Automatically when you wake up, you brush your teeth. Where you start from? It's already fixed one. It has been you and your thing. Some people do this way, some use left hand. So it depends on habit. But this habit actually can be built, you know. Habit can be built. Let's say I always use my right hand to brush it. I start from this side. What if I injured my right hand? I have to use my left hand to brush it. Very awkward. But after you try to brush this way for about 1 week, you probably will get used to it. So these are habits. Okay. So what I'm saying that doing all this manifestation, make it a habit.
Right.
Make it a habit, and then when you internalize and make it a habit, it become a in you already, automatically in you. Then you probably it's easier for anybody to actually calm down and clear mind easier. Right now, okay. So that comes to my this slide. Say people always say motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily by Zig Ziglar.
So this is cute.
Okay. You see, motivation, even you see those people attending Adam Khoo or even Anthony Robbins courses. Do you think 100% of all these people make it very big? I would say probably not on all. Why? Why? Because this is our habit and this is our motivation. It's a very short term. It could be only weeks, months. The longest you can go is maybe 1 to 2 years. You got to continue the motivation. Yeah, that's similar to manifestation. It's just like bathing. We need to clean our body every day. So we need to clean our mind every day. You wash away all the negative things every day. So
ST in the chat was saying that you are very handsome.
Who?
ST Chong.
Ayo.
Thank
you so much. Not very only.
You are so handsome. Sorry,
William, so handsome. Not very. I said not very.
So handsome. Today only. I have for you today.
Today only. Okay. So let me go on to my next slide. Okay.
Ryan said there's motivation junkies too. What's motivation junkies?
Motivation junkies. You ask Darren already.
Only attend but not take actions.
Okay. That's all. Normally I use the word called NATO, NATO.
NATO, no action talk only.
Don't keep on no action talk only. Okay, you must do. Okay, you need to do it.
We got one more audience. Kiran call. He said that William is so eloquent in your delivery.
Thank you so much. I thought I fumble a lot. Then you should say eloquent.
Eloquent means good, right? Like you speak very nicely.
Speak nice, but
give me some.
I think I fumble a bit.
At the beginning, a little bit fast, but I think you slow down and your pace is quite good now. Very good.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So next, I will go on to the next two things usually I do. Okay. For this Qimen function. Okay. So next one is forecasting. Forecasting. Remember just now the previous slides. We talked about the thing, internalize, action, then results. So action, it means that you are doing some steps. You have some steps to carry out to meet your goal. You want to make an action. But a lot of people might think that, okay, how do I know whether this action will be the correct one? Would there be any problem, or would there be or can I achieve it, right? So that's why this forecasting can come into help in terms of getting this thing clear for you, right? So forecasting is not just for yes or no answer. Okay? Because a lot of people might think like, okay, forecasting, I just forecast, will I get the property? Will I get this deal? Will I? So it's a yes or no answer. So you must imagine when you do a forecasting using Qimen, when you just ask yes or no answer, what if the answer is no?
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're stuck. So it's good to draft your questions, okay, into 5W and 1H. Now, when you do a forecasting, draft a 5W and 1H. If you know your step clearly, then you don't need to do forecasting. But you are not sure whether your steps are correct or whatever, you can do a forecasting. So what is 5W and 1H? I mean, a lot of people will know. 5W is what, who, where, when, and which. And then the other one is how. Okay. So sometimes you can put a sentence like that for how do I proceed from here? Is a how question. Then the Qimen will then give you a better answer than just answer yes or no.
Right.
Or what should I do in order to achieve this thing? So the 5W and 1H is very crucial. You don't need to use all the 5W and 1H, but at least one or two. So to make the question more clear so that the universe understand your question and give you a good answer. So the forecasting is this part, not just yes or no.
Oh, so you can use 5W and 1H, like say, which property should I choose? Something like that. It's a better property, something like that.
Yes. But you must define what is your definition of better.
Be very specific.
Better is different. My better could be I want a property to give me good health. Some people I want to give me good wealth.
Right.
So it depends. Okay, it depends. Not necessarily everybody the same. So better is what you want. So always people say, what kind of job actually is suitable for me? My question is define suitable.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to define what is suitable, You cannot suitable. To me, suitable is I think I want good income. But the other say, suitable is I want progress. Some suitable say I want promotion. So what is your suitable?
So for example, Owen said that which property will bring you harmony in relationship, wealth, or health must be specific.
Yes. Remember just now the slide will talk about smart. Later I'll talk about what is the thing that I'll show you about this specific. Okay. So the 5W and 1H is very important in terms of forecasting. You need to draft it correctly, and then this Qimen will give you a very good, I would say, answer. I would say, very good answer. I will provide you know how to read because I'm not going to in detail how to do a manifestation, how to do forecasting.
Next time.
This one will. This one each topic will take about 2 to 3 days.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
To teach. So it's best to learn proper one now. Of course, not say I cannot take proper, but it takes time. It takes time to learn. Yeah, right. So this is part of forecasting. So for forecasting, so when people do forecasting, they also probably have to understand what do they want, bottom line. Bottom line, what do they want?
Yeah.
So after forecasting, what's the next thing? These two usually go hands in hand. They usually but there are people just skip this part called strategic execution. Strategy execution. So strategic execution is you need to have a clear strategy, then you choose a good day. Right. So that's why when you do a forecasting, you forecast the steps that you need to do, the thing that you need to achieve, or who is the nobleman you need to find, example. So then once you have these steps, okay, clear, or we call it clear strategy, then you go to the strategy execution. But a lot of people just go straight to strategy execution. I might say it's not wrong. It can be done, but again, example like I give you an example like people just share in the group say that okay, today in the southwest we have green dragon return. Example. So okay, southwest green dragon return. Okay, then you want to back southwest, then you manifest. My question is that then what is the goal? What is your steps? Is your step coincide with your goal? And then when you manifest this green dragon return, you get what you want. So can be just people telling you that today on this direction got good formation, then you just manifest. Because you don't even know the steps, whether is it fit into the goal. So that's why it's better to have the forecasting to see what is your step first. Then you do the strategy execution. Then this one will become more complete. Yeah. So these two is always go hand in hand. The forecasting and strategic execution usually go hand in hand. usually.
Mm.
Unless you're a person who really know your step very, very clear, very clear, then actually you just straight away go to strategy execution also can. It's not can. Yeah, it's not can. It's can. But to make it more foolproof, why not you just do a forecast?
Right. Mm.
Correct.
Mm.
So
Mm.
these are the other two things I use quite often. Maybe I share a bit of the forecasting part
Mm.
that actually I did recently.
I
Uh,
see. Sure.
in the first day of Chinese New Year, okay,
Mm.
or in the first day of Chinese New Year. So we are visiting now, so visiting. So in the evening now, my family will visit my mother-in-law. So we
Mm.
go to her house, then we have a gathering, a lot of people in the house. So having fun, chit-chatting. So somehow that because we are sitting around, so of course sitting on the chair lah.
Mm.
Somehow I don't know, this I would say my this niece boyfriend, okay, my niece boyfriend who actually he just want to shift his chair to allow a passage for someone to cross. So when he
Mm.
shift his chair is those rattan chair,
Mm.
做了 rattan chair quite heavy one. So
Mm.
he move out his chair, then put down the chair, and the chair, the leg, one of the leg, land on my son's toe.
Your son?
Yeah, and this
Oh.
guy is about 90 kg size one.
Oh no.
Chair, now my son is small build. So when he saw, wow, suddenly I can see him screaming and then right on the floor, rolling here and there. Like
Yeah,
very
right.
painful. And then, I thought
Oh,
may have bone fracture already.
right.
And then of course bleeding, the skin
Oh.
torn.
Oh.
So at the moment I was thinking to myself, okay, should I actually get him to A&E or is it not necessary? So I
Mm.
do a quick forecast.
Mm.
Yeah. So I asked the universe.
Mm.
I asked, what is the step I need to do with since my son is having this injury?
Mm.
Okay. So I asked her, what I need to do? Then I put a chart. I realized that actually no bone crack. Okay. It's just maybe what's called abrasion.
Okay.
Okay. And of course swollen inside. And then
Mm.
just need to rest for a couple of days. He should be fine. Yeah.
Mm.
So 初一 also no doctor so never want to go to A&E. So until 初四, then I
Mm.
bring him to see a clinic. So then
Mm.
he see the X-ray.
Mm.
Really, there's nothing, no much issue lah. Then he can walk already actually.
Okay.
So actually, forecasting is quite an interesting thing. You prep your mind that what can you do, what should you do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is a simple forecasting that I did
Mm.
on that day. Yeah. Of course,
Mm.
some I don't do forecasting on those trivial matters. Okay.
Right, right. I think this is very
Should I
helpful.
eat fried rice? No, I don't do all this.
This is got to do with people with the 选择困难症 one.
Yeah. A more tough decision one, then you do a forecast. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this
With the
is very
forecasting, I
helpful.
need to go to clinic, go to hospital. Definitely, I'll bring him to see a doctor.
How do
Yeah.
you see that there's no bone fracture? I mean, just a quick one.
This is a bit technical already because
Oh,
I see the grain actually is together with rest dog.
oh. So it's like okay lah.
Yeah, it's resting. Okay.
Mm.
And then there's a chief there. Okay.
Mm.
So it should be okay. It's
Mm.
well protected.
I
And
see.
the rest of the box are quite okay. Don't
I
have
see.
negative stuff. Don't
Oh,
have positive stem also. Yeah. Yeah. All the positive things. So that means no major issue.
okay. Okay.
That's a very
Nice.
quick one. That's very quick.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a forecasting we can do, very simple one. Yeah. We don't have to make it a very detailed one. Unless you want talking about business, then it will be a different story. There will be a lot of steps involved. Okay. So having said that, when you do a forecast and strategy execution, okay, this comes to the next thing that we need to bear in mind. I think just now, Darren mentioned about specific, right? Is it Darren? I cannot remember already. Or
About what?
About specific. You need to be specific about your Owen is specific. So that's why you see, I believe this thing everybody knows. Everybody know what is specific, what is measurable, what is attainable, what is relevant, what is time bound. So let me just do a very quick run through. You have to be specific about your goal. You cannot just say that I want to get rich.
Right.
Get rich in what sense? Because
Yeah,
to
$10
people,
richer also.
yeah, some people the rich,
100,000.
because when I do interview with those new recruits,
Mm.
so when I ask them, what is your expectation about your income? They say, good enough. They good enough on what? On what? So different people have different aspects. Some people say good enough is 5,000. Some people say good enough is 10,000. Some is 20,000. So what is good enough? So you have to be specific. And then of course the next thing is measurable. The thing must be able to measure. And it's attainable. Why attainable? I mean, sometimes I see people, let's say, I want to set a goal. Let's say the person annual income is 100,000. I want to set a goal of to earn 10 million. It's not attainable. It's just that the goal is a bit too far out. 100,000 to go to 10 million is not easy. Not easy. I don't know how many fold you can go and count. Right now. So must make the goal achievable. So usually what I actually told my junior, I saw that when you want to set goal, you can set 1 year, 3 years, 5 years goal. Okay, 1, 3, 5, or even 10 years goal. So by the time you reach 5 or 10 years goal, then it could be a big, huge goal. It's possible. But you cannot immediately take a 1 year goal from 100,000, you want to go to 10 million. And that is a bit exaggerating. So don't set this out goal. So it must be attainable one, achievable within the time bound. That's why the time bound come in within the time bound. You cannot set a goal, but there's no time. Okay, I want to earn 100,000. So by when? So there's time bound. Of course, last but not least is the relevant. This goal must be relevant to you. You cannot set any goal that actually you don't feel it. You don't feel. That's why the internalized coming in. You have to have a feel of this goal. So it must be relevant to you. Yeah, right now. But a lot of people might be mistaken. Is that all? Smart goal, is that all? But I always say actually there are two more things. In general. There are two more things. You need to set a smarter goal. Smarter goal. So instead of smart goal, then smarter goal. Maybe next time, Amy, you can go and set a smartest goal. EST. Go and set yourself. Smartest. I mean, it's for you going to name it smartest goal. So what is the E and R over here? In my opinion, E and R stands for environment and then re-evaluate. Environment. Because you see, when you set a goal, then you have all the steps. Okay? Then you do a forecast. Imagine you do a forecast, then you do a strategy execution. Let's say your goal is 6 months time, you want to achieve this certain thing. But you cannot wait until 6 months time, then actually I missed my goal. You cannot do that because by the time it's too late. So you have to see periodic check. You need to do a periodic check. The periodic check is the part that is called re-evaluate. But before we re-evaluate, we must know why we need to do a periodic check. Because sometimes the environment will change. The situation might change. It could be, let's say, during these 6 months, suddenly there's some war or there's something happen everywhere. So that affect the whole situation, the project that you want to do. So there's environmental change in the sense. So you need to observe the environmental change. At the same time, do a re-evaluation. That's why you come up with this called smarter goal. Especially if I'm going to go back to this part. Sorry, let me go back.
Yep.
Okay, let me go back this way. That's why I'm saying that when you do a forecast and then a strategy execution, as you say that after a while, let's say maybe 2 weeks or 1 month's time, you forecast again. It's okay. That how is your goal going right now? Are you still meeting your goal right now? So you can do a check, the forecast. Then if there's something changed, then you do a strategic or execution again to make it stronger, to align it back to what you want in your original goal. So it's a loop cycle. Now, remember just now I showed you from the beginning of this slide.
Yeah, correct.
I think it's a cycle. Right? After the result, you got to think internalized action. So it's a cycle thing. Cycle thing. Right? So this is the smarter goal that actually we need to have. And not just a smart goal.
Yeah.
So you can apply this smarter goal, not necessarily it must be on Qimen, it can be on anything. Not necessarily. These are the general guidelines for people to set a goal.
Yeah, inside the group chat, right, Darren is saying they finally see the LIB side of Singapore. So Owen was asking him what is LIB, but Darren didn't reply. So probably Darren is trying to blow water again.
LIB.
Liberal? I don't know.
IB. What is LIB? I don't know.
Yeah, Darren, you want to clarify yourself or not, Darren? Before I bring a knife to KL. Just
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
any question for William or not? Anyone on the floor? Do you have any question?
Cannot see the question, but never mind.
I will read for you if there's any questions.
Yeah. But okay, let me round it off with the last slide.
Sure.
Round off the last slide. Then let's see any questions, or if not, I think that's the part I want to stress on what we need to do. Okay, a preparation on our mind, precondition our mind. Okay, so this is the last slide. In Chinese say, 如果要改变命运，最重要的是改变自己。Okay, so in translation in English means that if you want to change your destiny, okay, the most important is you need to make changes to yourself. Yeah, make changes to yourself. You cannot be everything is start from us. Okay. For example, let's say if I want to have a very good relationship with someone, I have to go and find out what goes wrong. Then I change on my part. I can't expect the other party to change because I'm the one who want to have a good relationship. Right. So if you are the one who want to have good relationship, then you should change.
Inner work, our inner work.
Yeah, inner work. We need to change our action. We need to change our thought. Okay, change
mindset.
The mindset, the thing we do. Or example, like let's say I want to achieve something. Okay, we have to make changes to ourselves in order to adapt to the new things. We cannot be everything follow the old style, and then we hope that everything will change. And then there's a saying that if you keep doing the same thing over and over again to expect a different result, you are insane. Insane. So you cannot expect different result by doing the same thing over and over again.
Correct.
Okay? So you have to change yourself. Most important is to change yourself. So that is the last slide I have.
Thank you so much, William. Thank you. Yeah, so I got the answer that LIB stands for life insurance business.
A life insurance business. Yeah. Okay.
So he said finally see the life insurance business side of Singapore. Because you also do that in the KL, right? Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing about how you uses Qimen in the daily life and to build up the confidence. And I think that is really very practical. That for me it's like I know about strategy execution, manifestation, then the forecasting, right? But then today you give me the insight that actually, yeah, it's good to do the forecasting first before we go into the strategy execution. Instead of like when people give you good dates, hey, green dragon return, nothing also just go and backface the green dragon direction and then say something, like, yeah, I think we must have an intention yes. to before we want to do something that
you need to have the steps.
Yeah. And then like Seno also said to me, like I learned from him that like it's good to always cultivate ourselves, to always do like daily manifestations. So although like just now I was just sharing with you that I do not have the patience to do 64 to 1 countdown, but I do when I wake up, I do always backface my chief, which is my guardian of destiny. Backface my chief, then after that I backface my 9 earth, then my 9 heaven. For the 3 things that I do today, that's what I always do nowadays every day. And I feel like I'm more thank you and I feel like I'm more focused, more focused. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, so the audience is very quiet, so I guess that no one have any questions. Yeah. Anyone have any question one last time, because we are almost time's up, because don't want to hold many of your back, because everyone have things to do, right? But then if have any question, I'd like you all to put it onto the comments box. And William, do you want those like if there's any audience that is like new, do you like them to connect with you, or are you like more of a shy person? I'll leave it to you. If you want that, I will put your contact onto the comments box, and then later on when I do the replay onto the YouTube for people to, if they want to connect with you. Like if any of you is interested to, you know, even consider this life insurance business, and you know you want to explore, you can also have a chat with William. I believe that William will be very open to share with you more about this career, right? Yeah, and then if there's no questions, so then I'd like to thank you, William, for your time, for sharing today. And do you have any parting words?
Don't say the parting one like I'm going to die, right? Just kidding, just kidding.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that I mean, in Qimen there are many things you can do, okay. But only these three things I do more often, which I think is quite applicable and useful to me. So that I've been doing. So all these things, let's say you're doing, you need a lot of practice, especially the manifestation. So for manifestation, just now Steno also said, you mean probably you should do more. I believe you are doing it. Okay, just keep on doing. Definitely you benefit along the way. Yeah, it will take some. Of course, it will take time for people to actually build up the habit. As I said, habit. This the thing. The habit need time to build. Yeah, but sometimes people have misunderstanding that when you build certain habit or anything that you thought that is correct, you must build a correct habit. Yeah, people say practice make perfect, right? But which is not really correct. Okay, you must need to have a perfect practice. Then you make permanent. Make it permanent. Because what if you practice the wrong thing, then you make it perfect, then you're wrong. So you have to have the perfect practice to make it permanent, rather. Yeah, just twisting of the words, lah. But what I'm going to say is that you every day you got to think, only receive positive energy, push away all the negative energy. Then every day you'll be very happy.
Yeah, I like your word that you shared with me. Like you always tell me like sometimes when I say something, then you say it doesn't matter. I think that is a very good thing for me to adopt, because like sometimes like there's too many things that is the nitty-gritty things that people is harping on. You know, like so when you say doesn't matter, it actually just off that negativity or just the nitty-grittiness.
Yes.
I think that's very helpful.
Sometimes if you take everything too hard, you very awkward. Sometimes you feel bad.
Overload.
Overload.
Yeah.
So if you take it easy, doesn't matter lah. I mean, even whatever thing is bad thing to happen, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Sina was saying that simplified things that life is simple. Actually, is happier. Actually, simple. Just able to sleep very peacefully at night. Actually, is a blessing.
Yes.
To me, yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. Thank you so much, William.
So
and
if
thank you
anybody want to reach me, I mean, maybe you have my Telegram. Yeah.
Yes.
You can contact me through Telegram.
Yeah, I will later post your Telegram ID on the comments box and the replay. And thank you so much, William, for this sharing. And thank you everyone for tuning in today. Thank you. Appreciate your time and energy. And like to just do an announcement tonight at 8 p.m. we have brother Tan Kun Yong, master from Tuning Consulting. Okay, to come and share with us about the Book of Change, I Ching. So it's about the 3 A's of change. So if you would like to hear more about his insight, do come in tonight, okay, at 8 p.m. Same page, Coffee with Amy Kang Facebook page. And ST send a love heartship.
Thank you.
Always like,
thank you, Amy. Thank you,
everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a nice day, afternoon, and thanks. Darren also say thanks, Amy and William. Any more thank you? Okay, just kidding. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so we'll see y'all if you are free tonight at 8 p.m. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.